Michael Edu, a member of parliament of Orikrom constituency, also for Charles Owusu, a social commentator. Abija for my mama kwa babio na yenshare enkomono ase. There are issues na pay. Yebe kan wan sama medical aboboso. I mean, nia edi akotene pa ye galamsey. Yeah, aban iba ye otu anamo, and I can say that the reality no ankasa aban iba ye and they are being faced with. But in fact, over the weekend, BBC broadcasted were expose on illegal opioids abepie omayim from India. Ejuma ekobia e friend no Evio. Yeah, Branti Bida no Vinod Sharma. One oda ejuma ekoya no na enroi enam bibrem ha Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire. In fact, in the documentary, woman food and drugs say one Nigeria etwetwem komo no say ho de woma tighten on borders pa na say Ghana and then no efa na fi Ghana ha no de afa unapproved route na abewura Nigeria. In fact, India ni nu so kra kan say Nigeria de omuntimi fanfa ho nti Ghana say undercover journalist no ye ne ho so kwakopendo ni bi ato no wo pa ono be ship de free Mumbai na abepie ha na fei ono akle ewo Ghana ha enyumekuo ya womo ehu ebe mu Sanos Farmer de krata ababonten ekyerese womo nim ho hwe. In fact, over the years womo ekrem no de Ghana ha no womo nkra duro bia enye approved by the FDA ti womo adwene no obi na impersonate womo de womo company name import sa illegal drugs Edeba Ghana ha anapay pharmacy mene empenifo etwetwen mu enkomo ya nkyeremu ahodo no na eba. But this is where we are. It has to take BBC to come up with this expose. Ansana Ghana ha yenyane honorable mamenhye sankomo ya say na yemfa no enhyase briefly na fe yenkonkomo no ankasankasem. But ansana no enra mi treaty sa eyi ma mi be send me voice note na the effect of sa enroi on mameno neba enra mepese ebetie mameno na fe ewia ya twetwen komo
CJ good morning asama moka no pe mama me raho masusa me woni amenya me ho me back 25 years was I doing when person 4 years yes akola we person obechai ye wo baby okosua sade we free obe free school baba akola itifie ni baby akola we wi school on the final year akola we buy pe akola we secondary school buy pe akola we super ya sisa ni papa koka no ni papa ntokwa wo obeko koye bia no trati wo so obebo ujimi obebo CJ adapawe me woni emenye me o mesu asa me woni emenye me paya chisemo me ni baby corona se baby yana no befre this sister so pesika uja send money wi asa me baya ye basa Idris me bayi CJ
enti enroya ese mebunin ena obi nso so enam so make millions of Ghana cedis ya enei BBC de hon documentary abetwaja honorable
CJ asemo mami amamera ho anope kra na I feel say I was say security services no we are doing because Ghana your borders are very porous and quite interestingly sir inoya ye kan ho asem story ya BBC de buy who share story na che say no de fa your ports and ports cradiank ye wo immigration and security services for bebre wo ho
yes
tie nwa say BBC etumi fam na FDA nso entumi emfa bibia ema abonten ti minimum investigation and security services na ye I believe say by now omani ebekọ honum nti e was so hwehwem na yehu no kra e was Nsem mu but most importantly I feel say your relationship with some of these countries o share to say China ni India ni adia
yes
o share Europe ni America omo stricter laws omo mra no say we ye omo timamuni na wokɔ ɔman foforɔ so kɔdi bɔne a yɛtumi prosecute wɔ hɔ nti wohwɛ time a saa embraya case yi baa yi ɛne some of the cases a ba ɛyɛ countries na ɛyɛ involved no ɔmo ayɛ investigation Airbus scandal ne ade ɔmo ayɛ investigation prosecute ɔmo yɛ involved no ba yɛ wɔ aman ne bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo timamufoɔ no bɛdi bɔne wɔ obi man so a ɔmo nhyɛ daa nyɛ ne hwee te sɛ yɛnuanom China fo ɛbɛyɛ galamsey wɔ ha bɛsɛ yɛn nsase minte sɛ yɛse Chinese authorities actually be called some prosecute
over the weekend yachibi
yɛkye the men who mostly Aisha Huang dear by say na Chinese ambassador the chira ono kra na ehwɛ si yebe jana ma waye dey ye de na go back to China India dey ya be minim the ambassador obeka fa ho enti I feel say sanka omo nso eboa ya anka ebema ekwan bi so no say bi no ma yo madwe say Africa ha na ye dumping grounds bibia nye bia ha na omo pese omo de ba fi say no way omo ntumi mfa nko Europe ye ha na omo de ba na ebe say ye mabunu no
globally illegal
poisonous wo hwe ne ade omo de ye ne ade a say nipa ye illegal a enye say odi ye aduro nso nipa da se ne physical penny greed nti ana wo benya Ghana fo a by now I mean Gini say India for nkwa na ade na bawo e de omo Ghanaian counterparts bia omo mu so omo business as usual when your business ono so nya ni sika and then on share the way I say o mine ne ye mabunu no enti I feel say was say security services no omo di omo ni hwe ho na as fast as possible when was say o mine nyina ye de ye ni di akire na yɛhwɛma yɛtumi tu ase kra ɛma saa ne ma we atu otwa
medase honorable sofo
CJ many honorable we are doing but saa ne ma na buy in containers the enhye obi botom na aka se bia or smuggle na dey den e ewura mu a o dictate ya ebe yedin we kire say security at the port week food and drug board for adwuma mo ye at the port enshada nkoyi yes enshada kra nkoyi your national security I guess as a sense actually yedin ebam because say containers na yes scanning anameboa yes scanning containers na say yetimi who specific near my containers room enti eba ne sen obi betime yi drugs we apie amonten so abra national security were port FDA were port anameboa all the custom officials they all port ho nyina mechanism yede agu akwan mu nyina no ye intimi trace all these drugs are now what you say afena e ho apantomo aba people are making money at the expense of other people's life. She said, "Mami na osu." Very painful thing. Say oba woba. Na oba no ebe say. I mean through drug abuse. Or no menura. Sebi. Yama hokwa. Unfortunately for us as Ghanaians, no. Yeah no. Your pharmacist no. You can just walk there. Now what to draw open now the call. The really is going to see the only specific people are there omoto and yet prescribed drugs and go on there you're telling the pharmacies no elsewhere no when is all kotowa won't even call pharmacy in kotodro abra and prescribe ma togo haya me catch no nti omo those black market conform to sign no say no ma enye pharmacy they sell it omo joma obo say o jom
but the pharmacy
ankasa no pharmacy ankasa there just a prescribed can say drug gonna be to at all so unkra prescription be a o didn't go to draw didn't go boy draw no more yama no bibia say ni hosa but on these illegal people on ton say no near there or hunting aban ne there why na farm there say o person o per draw there now call the right place this doctor prescribe what man saying what me at all and if you say we a very serious issue and you can say a threat to national security a threat
Yeah.
Untimi kind of normal say abemunti say him no threat angasa. Because the people who are taking it, only Ghana for. Now damage in a cost, you have no idea. Those drugs. What him say? Many you be too crime. The surgery outside, specifically India. Now, we are not before some man a drug crowd because of pain. Now, no man here. Or see or pain. I'm so no problem. Normal. Ebe cop. But I say, we are for surgery. Now, one for to touch some more. No, why no? When people are going through pain, man can touch some more. No, you know, man, say, pain here. Then but I'm talking about Obi in surgery. Cause when you no one no wie no e ho sunsan so eden edeba ti yenya careful na niam we nyina no ekum nipa eti nipa nkwaso na a society a threat to national security a mestre say omampani asoni wate a mo na so omoyenhwe na national security coordinator yede na ba say abanyamfa minister ma meboa it's coordinator on tutu na moye na yenhwehwe nsem no na yenhu ba bia de poma ba den ABC. We thank what do you call BBC say o my this expose ama say yenim kura na afede ye hu ye ne den aba ye ho so e nua na ye port adwuma no so no omputu Ghana first so o ka say Ghana first ya say nipa ewom na ye dwen ho sa say ye putu Ghana first ya nipa ewom ani ye dwen ho ye dwen nipa no so ho dia na say ye dwen o man no medase
pa Adom 106.3 FM yambra yenkomo no eso galamse ko aban baaye omampani ahyebo se nya de odibedi agrokra in fact Lands and Natural Resource Minister Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua over the weekend on Western Regional Minister Honorable Joseph Nelson equal operation in certain forest and river bodies and Yamakwa Kuhunu no anapay mene Western Regional Minister Atwitwen Komana said no wadwure no kra Lands and Natural Resource Minister said the level of destruction so kabomwa yen forester ya say no ebe say football pitch 7,500 yakadi abum and that is serious. Western Regional Minister the permanent kasa no che say enya dia omo beka takata bibia so enya dia ombe support obi a o ma kire nipa binom ya Chinese phobia eka ho ni ayaba beduru ni aban no se wo ko etu galamsey ase the approach sofo ma mention say mfiri ho na me ma be we ho honorable
to begin with, you know, the galamsey about threat to national security say I threat. Now I like the phrase our minister is here. We are at war. Yem fetu na ekomom de na mum ye de chemicals and ekusi say because all the chemical go nsuo no na obi konoma obegu e tell all the two abon pepepe. As you speak today we share the SCO DR Congo and Rwanda for na M23 for etime kum nipa 7,000. Africa has nipa who are normal man. Bibi ba I mean I pray that President Trump ebeye de waye o Ukraine bi with DRC so that ombenya peace abanipa ho den atom even if omba ho ban na so ombefa minu asemi kra na better than say ombetena se na bia srade wo bia no asodwe ni ho enti oman bia sika wo bia no ɛhɔ na ni breden ɛwɔ because enipa ya sitina nyina ye so baba nyina na ye say without money no ntimi survive man ye oba African ye side hakra so dia akwa say uni sika we say unye nipa enti obi e try say obetima pe bibia ma na ho but minister amabo a mebo na baso even though wa be kire and the wakwa ko hu ne de oka but the meaning say no power and it's associating state power individual power be no associating state power my example Abra na office no and he realizes that Ngophobia taking over Western region and especially Western North. How na kwai na wapa. No mo sisi illegal sawmills bebre. Ena omu twedua na said omu pebia. Threatening forestry gas no. E bi ko omu ti echi omu chichi omu. No more rom who naked. No more san lock them up. So we had some of the videos. Na Nyamishira, wow. Lieutenant General Pompe Prado pay me chiaro pa. So I wrote to the armed forces and said, "Say here support. The reason is that forest guards na woman. Number one, almost 2 weapons they kura on no said the weapon kura those people now take a siege within the forest, no?
Yeah.
And for that matter, I just said, "Choke command national security, say 2 weapons. National security for catch say, I want him forest reform use weapon, na police for use be." And they gave us a specific weapon. And to be around 2020, you cried 1,000 arms, and a deba o for forest commission staff. Obeka you trouble. Then you need to for cry cancer abana rukutu nkofo tree no more asutware ni shy
do we nya ho na
they didn't go for call because he wanted to give them that training say by some call jungle na ehu be free omu na ombetimi ne nkofo na den sabi you afeso yetima pam omu free
yes
but unfortunately no obekona nipa na oti wura mo AK47 now so the shotgun be there then a different gun ever na say na me kan Western region asem no nkofo foreigners aba any Ghana for Kabum and a quiet pa. So I wrote to the armed forces. At that time, now Lieutenant General Pompey now on the year Sergeant Command, not the Sergeant Command, commanding officer. Na adiba kwa ye de boy na senka itimi to us as a country and as the commissioner. Nkabade san kanema ni bi han ka ekofom. And he said CJ, Omami 120 soldiers.
Okay.
Omami 120 soldiers. And a son requested heli a can home. The troops now with your coin and you could base you say you also. In fact, before I meet you within 3 months, no, now I confiscated over 20,000 beans.
Wow.
Yes. Over 10,000 doors. Now, my dismantle 108 illegal mails.
108.
What? 108. Make us say my motor surrender to go forestry commission is here because I had calls from people in government here and there, threats there. You say it is not going to happen.
Yeah.
There were press conferences. Okay, 4-year press conference. Oh, you know, Shatroni, you may say the Abubakar Timaka, the Ombudsman Kabia, but we are not leaving. We will make sure say you better must sanity day about. Diana me say omo say ye ntumi nko na me nim ba bia mentality free because maybe I adwen say empese be kom. And you know what I did? Because you see obi ko wi adua no the ye door. It na said oka said door no they doesn't make the door legal because dua bia no ye will trace your documentation ye normal dua. And say makwan wo wi atwa. The odi ba be no wi o ade value kra na say ehu ade kra den wo de ye. And what I did that me the soldiers need be good checkpoints. Bas be drew her because anajubi me shada ko gina dwaboso in the evening. I ko check say e dey na e koso na who say omo loadu doors VIP ase. Check here na who how doors do on loadu. Ti bankasa am doors be twam koy. The next day and am ko see me ma soldiers ko try checkpoint because omo every day. Into omo nim the before Abbas and Sansway by the drew in so yes, no. The air and say, open the doors, open the boots of the car. One and the doors will be a saying area near and my time. When I'm setting up Bunsu checkpoint.
Near what Bunsu?
Yes.
Linda.
They all made I set it up. And then we also had to build certain checkpoints for the northern part. You can't say a bit too illegality within the forest but the political will is not there because party for let me give you a example back now in 2017 a chief boys been here ya one number say John ho nyame fa the currency over you see a chair no so watch some ko wi ade ti a chair so ye wi no we are really achi nua no say over ye wi na mo ye den o say fire no say na we are ne fa na difference we no so ye wa ban mu otimi fa ba unwia
sa
because on ba ban mu a bibia ye party na ba ban mu dia sa culture no na o sisi as you speak nkofo on ye galamsey dodo sisi they are NDC people who feel that they are part of the NDC onye NDC ni kura na obeka so NDC ni because NDC ni wa ban mu enenti at your two baby no take over the forest. And go and see in Palms of Forest now. Go to God's area. And go for a job compartment because in for tax. I take you over. I didn't say we belong to the government of the day. Weekend in fact, I buy me bonabaso for and I'm on two that quick action. For the commission for about 2 years, and try some soldiers to augment or more forest guards duty. And indeed, this fight without the soldiers' involvement, Abani releases 70 soldiers, Emma Forestry Commission, over the weekend. Team could see about 17 or 18 excavators. That one carry.
Yeah.
Emma, and Kofoni Bieden, and Kofoni Jane, and Omunia Bisweden, a chiom. We need them. Me say the fight, me, I have been there. One team in country, me say, yes, some part of the country, not the whole country. Now say, ne, a certain aggression be by as well, and TNT no go. Can't we fight them? Say some aggression be back on yeah. Not a part of our country, certain areas. Not even the whole Nipakuma bi. Na ebinima kotra ensio so, ebinima te kwaye mu na ana ye kana kwaye nkwa kwaye, ese ye kana land. Because kwaye na edo saying. Ensa asiri bi wo ho a enye kwaye, but omutu. Enfofo omutu. Ah, ye tu. Ana da bia ye de ensem eyi ye ho ano. And you call in the year say, and I assume in the year say, and I've been in the year say, no. I have said, if the President Muhammad wants to fight this canker, he should call the CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, and says that I am declaring all these areas a red zone. I'm charging you within a month. Who will be here illegal within those areas? I'll fire you. Simple as ABCD. But the problem is that military here, Juma, you know what? How they are being commanded by a politician. They take command from a politician. And the politician now coach obi. Now, Mr. Amaboa can meet na no pay no can say omuchi nkofo kra over the weekend na onya course bi. Yes. Onya course bi. And this politician e di animu. Na say ono na command the force. No catch am say munchi we. Ma munchi we. Mumfa we ko, mumfa we nkwa. Fight no intimi nkoma na yi. Unfortunately, I didn't akwa no be sepani konia han. Machines no ye chire ye nsaka ye ebe boy. But when him dey betima boy pa, can share there?
Yes, no.
Oh yes, when him. Me ba me chire ma kosi ntia me chire me ba me chire ma kosi be ntia me se enhye machine is about 4.2 million Ghana cedi per one. Wow. Most of them rent it. Yeah. They've not paid for it, so because of our we treat some percentage o kura be 3 brand new machines on their kosi o ashiri na he's dead. He can't come back. Company now will be chasing him. Of course, but somehow, no machines are yaji. I'm telling you, some of the machines will find its way back into the forest. Because a BSC pain.
Yeah.
They arrested machines.
Yeah.
Because not trackers. Those people, the companies have trackers. Or no machine on Tom Mao outright away to Yanaka. Until what they call the tracker, those who rent it have trackers. You see, a seizing machines. If we are the machines, will be a man kofoa. On some of baby, they were doing illegality, same illegality. Now, some machine, say a shina. Obe don't want to be a free baby, a diaco baby. Akoma will be so unfunny a tuma. If indeed you walk the talk. I some na ye can ye be ye juma say ya gym machines dey state na state dey ye juma abra enkudi obi nsema na ye Ghana ha na ate excavators 2 of we want excavators are yaji ye say ya paki
na ye di begu adenta house aviation
ya paki ye nko take stock ye say bia nya ntaban ye den etu ayira enti fight we no medima no siama minian mabam no Enye an NDC fight a national security threat. We are Ghana ni babia. We are at war. Ghana ni babia because in sooner ye can want no. Shall be offin war. Any baby a tenico kudru. Shall be a tano. Tano free, tano boise or techiman. Tano boise or techiman. Efa befa sunyani area wa kofa sefi. Shall be a pra. Any ankobra. Echo. Enti enipa omu enum sensu no. Dodo no omu doso. And CJ, apart from that, aduani ayedi. You say there's a study actually saying we are not being activities are affecting those in the money now. And to be there, Mr. Baby, you know, let's take politics out of it.
Okay.
Now, young couldn't say a your minor, a kuma, abetoya, ye na ye cambo medin. Ako. I had this idea. The GDC bit to assembly.
Medase, also for Charles Owusu and Yatin and Kano. We've been joined by Chairman Emeritus, the chairman of all chairmen, Chairman Ade Kuka. Chairman, Akwaba. Nyamena Dumuhi. Good to see you. Okay. Honorable member on the same issue, nothing. Yakuri or chairman.
CJ, and Yamampenny were ye Nimoy Thompson as Obion coordinating SDG or Jubilee House and Osha SDGs now SDG 13 on climate action. Share Sanya Maniama way na senia yebe share environmental issues no yebe protect your forest because of the way we say AC air corner. Na galamsey yade bi aga na edi enya pa. Apart from say galamsey say nsuo e de yare enso eba sense ase. Aya na de bia ye de ani hwe nsuo no. But in Sassinin so no. If we say wako galamsey areas na ushe baby or my yamode or munso no ma washing a guna. I said the you Osha movies Jurassic Park and the honey na dane grassland na Benny Niane Simina and it's Simonia the chess what dreams are devastation and say oh my yahumbe 30, 40, 50 years now. Rate na ye kono di asase na yebeja ama nchirima na apart from ni nyina nso galamsey nso sa mercury a omu yusi mercury edro bia entumi ensay se ewura asase ni ma ebesha asase ni ma nantimu sa obehwe na finding ni way na akopie insum obehwe na enam fish ni ade omakodi na yeni ayasa ku yi fish no ni asari na create health effects.
Of course, there are other heavy metals. Yeah.
Just say inti galamsey na ye no. I believe say was say ye hwe yes sha say minua Charles eka sembi sofika sembi say e was say ye dream on mine ho. Na ye ka eye omo pot e was say enu yi same was say a dream on mine ho. Enya port for nko a I feel say sisi Ghana baby e also be a dream on mine ho kakra na self personal interest no ene ye tie afidie sisi a minim say enche chairman adikoka pressure beba ne so but I no be a friend chairman ya chima afidie wa ho chairman we there for anu tumu bi mami chairman anya wanya asem Bema ministers edwuma ye de amom. Honorable amabo amnim so you're very firm. O sha ase foforo no, un say okoran ba ku bi ba be ka say itu ne weapons ekra galamsey gamaness ne ehu. Ana ye to abawi esisi ade na ye political. If we say abra ne ye ko election ni mu no na from 2020 ba no we share conversational politicians say ya we kwa na me mama ye adwuma and ya the videos crowd wa bontia edu baby na ebi no mo kɔ sɛ aban ne bombe mo ma ye adwuma ne ade enti sisi ano ne sovereign no political one ni ho ebedin me hwɛ sa ye papa John Hama o hwɛ confidence agana for the shane mu ebema eye ne ministers na omo the environment ne lands ano no omo be nya sa political one ne ahode na omo di betu ade we ase nti honorable Amaboa shedding crying say adwuma ne enye adwuma eda form ana gold ne so eyade asika wom nti obia wa ye galamsey at a point dey omo be ye influential because bibi kakra wo omo nse mo betu influence society omo na mfufu media mu ebi kra bi stations omo wo relationship ne ade ahemfo ne ade bi ebe kasa ma omo nti ukosomu pe ubenya nipa bibre ombeba ombeka se we die yedey jano I believe say
honorable me ntwa no last week mo hona if you say me nya information so in the western region in Zima East precisely Adam's resources concession it is alleged said the NDC constituency chairman I mean akofa a portion of the concession ben and cobra no and na odi excavators akugu ho anajo na omuguso na omu hunugu and cobra river no emu
CJ men kai ebusan for yaw bibi sa na ma oboase incidents ni siye fi se na mrante bi omugidi so omaboa party amena ba power nti wokwa asema de bi omka se wosi edidi nti omunso se aban ba ye bi no anyanya appointment ombe didi nti omunso de ombe di ne ombe ra concession bi mu no omako didi
honorable niente na me cite sa issue any the political will
no
they ba be ko etia you know, and I believe that is the major issue
and apart from say political one major issue ya politicizing no into politicization na akoso no me free western but Ashanti region ya wo metete me ama enemy MP wo Ashanti into wuma me ko western o fasa wasa memfi enclave ho wasa kropon from Japabodia I am free now wo hwe galamsa ye wo kwan ho and emrante na wo ho no me kwa me ni bidi nkomo from 2017 eba we kosoma na party we ayedey akwakota omachi no mu nu ase nti de bia bufo yedey
japa minimum ho japa baby a police checkpoint police checkpoint na chipe baby a filling station
na sisi japa kro no ho omatu kro ni nyina and quite interestingly me so na me call wasano na Japa was one of the strongest holds of MPP. And when an MPP ebeye election me youth rally in 2017, Japa the one almost supported MPP. It drew 2018-19 at time as soldier for TC mu no. Emrante na eye galamsey wo hɔ na omuhu ne say MPP abombe yiro mo ya soldier for come so no. It drew 2020 they mash out people against the party. Today Japan MPP DBM Adani and another year say your national security issue and say infiltration of your neighboring countries no Burkina 4 Togo 4 Niger 4 Mali me say okwa emrante ni bi omo nka Ghana kasa omo nte kasa bi omo ne gu pits nim eye adwuma Eman Crawford, amanfo agege galamsey size no e de excavators na kugu a omo ye adwuma
na mame kan se me ye call Japa na cocoa farmer mame abesiriwa bi o farm di mechi me de me cameraman kan e na ye di police form you no kan na ye call forest nim rough road ye drive ya call na ye duru mame ni cocoa farm nim no na nsase etwa ne ho ahia nyina omatu and I come mame no cocoa farm no na mame no wo su kire me because ya the pressure to no so say ton asase ne mame no so say won ton da
na wonim de omo ye wo ka sa won ton asase na and adu de suom no mo twansuo galamsey nsuo no ato cocoa na ase
na makuri ni ade no egu
cocoa nso yɛ plant bi a ɔmpɛ nsuo bebree nti nsuo no fast ya ade bɛkyɛ ma ho bɛyɛ 3 days na cocoa na haha nyinaa hyɛ ase atigu na cocoa ni nyinaa nti wuni choice ɛwɔ sɛ wotɔn nneɛma ɛkɔ so no na sɔfo ka asɛm bi sɛ yɛnhye mfidie no me deɛ megidi sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhyɛ ase free port excavator sɛ bɛ nyinaa ɛfa port ɛnɛ business baako ɛyɛ lucrative wɔ Ghana ha yɛ excavator renting oni obia abrɔfo bebree abegu nkran ha ɔmo adwuma ɔmo yaa no yɛ excavators adwuma ɔmo yaa no business baako esika wɔ mpa
ya excavator no o rent de akodi dwuma bɛn
ɛno no ade ntina nkrɔfo bie excavator yi bebree ɔmo kra excavator ɛba nti ɔman yɛ se yɛ port no excavator dodo na ɛba no construction sɛ na ɛkɔ so wɔ Ghana roads sɛ ne yɛyɛ bridges sɛ ne yɛyɛ gata sɛ ne yɛ team ɛnu nti excavator baa na ɛba ɛwɔ si hu sɛ excavator nyina ɛkɔ forest ɛkɔ destroy your forest no nti ɛwɔ si ɛhyɛ ase free port hɔ na ɔmo import no yɛn bi so ɔmo de kɔyɛ na ɛwɔ mu a yɛdi task force bi bɛdi akyɛ sɛ wɔ excavator na ɛwɔ he nti sɛ yɛkye wɔ excavator na ampa sɛ wɔ excavator akɔhyɛ baabi yɛ galamsey a ɛkyɛ sɛ wo nso wodidi ho woyɛ accessory to the crime na
yeah you are an accomplice
woyɛ accomplice
yeah
nti ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛgya ɔmo tɔn excavators ne nso sɛ yɛhyɛ ase atwe ɔmo nyinaa bam na ɔmo profit wɔ saa value chain no obi ahu sɛ ne ho bɛka a ɛbɛbrɛ adeɛ no ase ana sɛ yɛhyɛ ase sɛ yɛ expose ɔmo nyinaa ɛbɛbrɛ adeɛ no ase but as it stands now no ɔmo mpo no ɔmo na ɛboa mmeranteɛ ne te wasane other places a ɔmo tumi de ɔmo agents kɔ sɛ o me wɔ galamsey a me wɔ excavator me yɛ de me de rent ko so pa nti ɔno nso ebia ne nana koko bi hyɛ forest a onim sɛ forestry commission ne minerals commission ne security services for no ɔmo ani ni saa bush hɔ no akɔgye excavator no apelo bed bi ne ɔmo de afa nwura mu ahomakye no ɔmo de akosi hɔ by the time amani bɛba ho sɛ wadidi hɔ nom no na de ɔbɛyɛ no ayɛ
wie yeah
nti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ nyinaa yɛ pɛ holistic approach wɔ sɛ but ne nyinaa nkamfo ano ɛna menu apanyin Charles Owusu kaeɛ ne sɛ the political will aban ne mfa ne nan si fam na saa deɛ wei no yɛnhwɛ na wansɛm for yɛntumi entu aseɛ from yɛ papa J Kufo ɛbaayɛ yɛ papa Tamils baayɛ unse President Kufo ɛbɛba no 2001 more and gold prices internationally is shooting up nti ɛhɔnom na de saa the search for gold no ɛhyɛ asɛsɛ baba na yɛnyɛ no kɛse nti ɛba na China for ne hyɛ asɛsɛ ɔmo wram around 2010 ho China for this champagne introduce into the system and you who say okay that ways are you betumi aya you benya ne kese and you free champagne na afi ye de call excavators are you tu ne kese ne ade afi de ye de essence ase no ti aban no wonim defo ye ne MPP de ne ye ne ye policy and ye manifesto man nka ye se de ba be ye adwuma no but I believe say we a nationalistic issue ye nyina yɛse ɛka bom ne yɛhwɛ ways a yɛbɛtumi asolve na once and for all no we nip it in the bad not kyɛ sɛ galamsey nsɛmsɛm ne yɛde afa akogu
Mirase Honorable Michael Edu Member of Parliament of Orikrom constituency and yɛte ne nka no Chairman Emeritus akwa baby
fine Dwaso me chairman no an Malaysia anepe na wankasa CJ what you say no remind me of Castro. Galamsey. Yes, I say Galamsey as me. I'm say Edaya Kokofu footballer in a onye bedu bibia
yi pass me ne ya pass me ne ya pass me
ne onye ne bedu bibia ye wo sisi
yeah
Na oka sembi o say where excavators are moving on mobile. I quite remember about 8 years ago, 9 years ago back. Ujina motorway na every second an excavator a trim. It's one time I was one of your sister stations those days. So they can say then the construction cry na
Machines if
you remember every day and one is if you take your mind back payloaders excavator maybe a 3-4 no much as but people did not avail their mind it. But I kept asking one same is the excavator the construction develop hinterlands in Eco-DBI. That was the genesis of the problem. But sometimes you too good, but people were not even anything about gold. Getting small, and they were not even polluting the waters because call Accra, from Accra to Takra, there, Ufa River, Pranuswa. You can even see your face in it.
Clear.
Clear. It's only recent times when these excavators came in, there's a problem by. First and foremost, they should look at the ports and probably put a ban on excavators being imported into this country.
Chairman, ban the very affected construction.
No, there were enough excavators. There construction are here and there. Constructions are here and road excavators are here. Who you road back one? Who you 10 excavators? Maybe 1 or 2 excavators able to what I say. You look at your level of development, level of construction, and then you can determine the number of excavators that you need. What I say.
But Chairman, I think that what he's saying now is one of the bold decisions that we need to take as a country.
Okay, cry na adwi bi aba me team say then na aban no on hwe say contractors ni omo here, you apply for it and then you are given a permit now was secure. So that omo hia no omo nkonko to Tony bebe mfa nkon ye enema hia.
Yeah, she said that's the genesis. Oh, you maybe to say knee-jerk reaction. The source, it is a snake. If you don't cut the head of the snake and you cut the tail, the snake would still be alive. First and foremost, if the Minister of Lands is listening to me, first and foremost, the government should declare a ban on importation of excavators into this country. First principle. First principle. We don't need excavators. We don't need any excavators. And then now, you then, like he said, take a stock of the excavators in this country. Because most of them came through the ports. So you go back, have a committee to evaluate and get all the excavators which has come to this country.
And what they are being used for.
What they are being used and who brought them in.
Yes.
We consultation for some Oh, no, maybe
yeah. Rocket science.
You should tackle the cause of the problem before. When you have taken all this thing, then you start locating where all these excavators are. You start locating them. A task force must be put in place to do that, because the port never. So they should tell us if they are keeping good records. They should be able to tell us. So then we start locating where they are. All those who brought excavators, you sit them down, all of you. How many excavators did you bring? Tell us the location of your excavator. Tell us the location of your excavator. Then we send a task force to go and inspect. That is where you can see where. If one is in the forest or where it is now, then we start retrieving them. That's the political will. That's the first instance. Now you come to the problem about now there's a political angle to this because NDC for no more villages now they were in opposition. They had community mining in Anomano. They put them into opposition. They were not given. So now almost that one you have it in every regime. Take over. Let's bring all of them together, engage them, and say, look, fine. We know it's your livelihood. Currently, we have not been able to create employment. So now, collectively, how are we going to pursue our business without causing havoc to the environment? These conversations must be here. We have to have these conversations first before, because Omutu Galam say midnight. They don't. You know, 1 or 2 or 3, but forest midnight. No more.
Where's the original some American?
The daytime. Japan the daytime.
But what's the original American? One more day. High tech lights.
Yes.
It's a floodlight.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a CC
midnight.
Yeah, generator sets. It's CC.
Yeah, midnight.
Now, and I don't know. Udruha, it's a daytime.
Wow.
Yeah. And then so in the evening, that midnight, you and all those, so nobody is there. Daytime, no. When you fly the drone, you go on the field, they dismantle them and hide it. So there's a lot to do. I think we should have a national conversation on this, the process. No, but if you are following the same, Ebekwaka inspecting, na CC excavators, na and Suffolk or Kosisi, they also 700 motorbikes, 700 and something motorbikes. It's every time no the same process. Ebeko Ekosisi near the Aba, Ebeko Ekosisi near the Aba. And then the next minute, motorbike come out to view. Then they release it. Well, for me, no, the new minister no is on the right trajectory, but they must go the basic. The first thing is the port. We must know the number of excavators in this country. You must know if you don't know the number of excavators in this country. And my brother is saying that when you seize the excavator and then you go and put it somewhere, within a few,
the excavator will fly away.
Because you don't know how many excavators you want to take, what is the inventory, what is the chassis number. All those things are not known. May I say a CC excavator? No? Who is there to stop the person? For me, this is Azar over there. Yet now we must have a national conversation. I don't think the minister alone can run this thing. We need a serious and bring all the stakeholders, those who are bringing excavators, those who are bringing chamfan, those who are bringing generators, those who are bringing lights, those who are doing the illegal mining. We bring them all. Have a holistic, and then say how, because every country will move to gold. Look at South Africa, move to gold. They don't have the problem that we are having. Look at Rwanda, they are move to come their chef. Look at war zones, Congo, DR Congo. The minerals, apart from gold, no more maybe pray. You don't hear all this kind of water bodies.
The reason why I'm because is a minimum move called Mali.
I said they call
Mali. The reason is that I did China for no pay and some special machine. Once will be a deal when him call this point. Many people assure me say or links na omo corner say sure machine but no say you don't have the links and they don't need to follow you omo ma hobby and see America say Ghana do say Socratic I don't know they say Ghana for na e more when the Chinese were here no because of that burning of excavators no Because very serious. 4.2 million Ghana cedis is not easy.
No, that's why I'm saying that. You will not get to the point of
burning it.
If you've done the right thing from the one,
from the port, no?
Exactly. But you are burning because you haven't done the right thing. What I said. So you are using a knee-jerk action. I'm here to hear that.
The government, they want to take stock of excavators, and then also making sure so easy the importation of.
So what happened?
I can't say the excavators.
So what happened?
They have to come and tell us because.
That's what I never.
Some of the embargo to miners, some of them crop for takwa.
Yeah,
it could train you on winning.
Yeah, so I'm here to hear that, but I'm saying that in my little, yeah, but because if we don't do this, the next look when we wear Ghana, with now can't pose air condition, heat, because the Sahara is catching up. Kakano so yes you want so we are destroying it. Into 5 years, 10 years, but nature we will start having temperatures in San Francisco, bush fire. No, if those things hit us here, there's no way we can mitigate it. We can be other resources. Fire service, I know what. Look at what happened. You must take it seriously and have like I want to borrow his word, holistic, and yet, sir, Ababa, yes, the soldiers. No. It hasn't taken us anywhere. So we have to sit down. The minister must sit down, like I'm saying, have a team of experts and non-expert, and we find a holistic solution. Because otherwise, 5 years. Look, now it's not raining, so Accra is not flooding. Let the rainy season come, and you see Accra flooding. Last year, didn't Accra flood? Have we done something about it?
No. We are waiting for
the rain together. You call me to come in. You call me and come and sit here with me and say that about flood.
Don't talk about it.
You understand?
Oh my God!
What I say? It's the same old story.
Yeah.
Well, we have to look at this thing holistically, and we are not doing it. He has taken a good step. Look at, they say, almost 7,500 football stadiums in a year destroyed. Look at the size of Accra Sports Stadium, from one end to another Kumasi, and 7,500 of this
I tell you,
destroyed. I mean, what are we? And then the impunity. Now you have people holding guns and this thing that is a no-go, or more declare no-go area, because we have allowed this thing to fester. On soldier ni baba okretu on so arming itself into a better war. The government cannot even handle it. If it becomes a war, the government cannot. Is that where we want to reach?
Okay,
it's very important that we should go back to the basics, take our time. Within the next 6 months, we should be able to come out with a holistic plan. All Ghanaians must bind, and especially the chiefs, because the chiefs in the areas, in those catchment areas, they are a vital people in this fight. This is says you give it to CGR. Can you go there?
No.
Exactly. So, what is the chief's livelihood? Chief Lancaster, DNOD. You understand? You have to look at him. Lancaster and opposite DNOD. Only BBOD. So we have to create an enable environment for him to be able to stop selling his land for this kind of attitude, this kind of work. So we need a lot to do.
All right, Medase. Adom 106.3 FM Chairman Emeritus Ade Koka, former Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the NDC, and Yetin and Kano. There's this one other issue. I'm ready to call there, but I believe in about 3 minutes we can do that. One of the ambitious project Abandadano Edison and so Agenda 111. Now President Mahama Ebayi say obetimi kura bon homodin na watwa so awie ni nyina o kire say we will need about 1.7 billion Ghana cedis dollars, sorry, 1.7 billion dollars to be able to complete Agenda 111 no nyina. And so that is where we are now. As I said, MPP aban mu na mode sa project by it. Ma mention say Honorable Michael so Honorable
CJ agenda 111 dwumadie bi aban ne de ba me to date me bo aban na ba so so de ba because abra COVID chairman say ye ka ba fi obetimase abra COVID ba ye no
yes
ana ye be hu say sa Ghana ye ni hospitals kese enti to say of call isrima no far ubetumi a drive be 2 hours na wunshia hospital one kra it means say wunya emergency an accident or sa importem ho a this year drive wa ba Kumasi and say freaking tampo ko ni nyina wunya standardized hospital papa bia o ho na enye ho nko a there lot of districts so beje di say me constituency constituency ewokrum we K University for Tech Hospital the Water Junction one we free man we invest in the hospital I say Legon Hospital that no we free with a population of 350,000 no you need government hospital be our
wow
yeah you need government hospital be our
but agenda 111 be all
yes
oh okay
me constituency there can 39 another commission on the 5th no
okay
until me videos any pictures on my phone so me ankasa na me hobby yeah commission na me will be that and I'm a parliamentary candidate and even during the campaign na me ta ho me koye inspection because na yenuan mendisi for na dia anom yen so me almost say agenda 111 it doesn't exist yenye hwe and me constituency no me the campaign say yenye hwe ye boa eni ho ntina me am visit ho e dey kwhwe progress
Ompani commissions or fear kunyaso
miensa no president John Mahama kan no ba miensa no commission me dia ka ho a na me wo ho a menim se wo ho a nananom ne me constituency fo etiem nyina e ba ho dem say no your commission here no me ba chairman we say your commission bibia wo ho ye wie bibia but say operationalization no e was all the nipa ebem enti on the faith no na do ontumi operationalize no enti three no even on the faith no na combetua commission bebre but ebi o ho a Dr. Nsiasare no mo inspect ya no na contractors no enhyehyɛ mpane ne ama ne nwie enti omo ye se omo nya dai omo mfa nka ho enti as at 7th December agenda 111 say the history antecedents no nanka 88 hospitals and ye de call 99 district hospitals 2 psychiatric hospitals and regional hospitals wa call Efian Kwanta secondary Takrade hospital no old one no we remu de bia at a point e binum ka say death trap entina ehia regional hospital eastern region ehia regional hospital a lot of the regions need be here regional hospital nti odi ni nyina aka ho a ana na ye 111 no as of 7 December na emu 36 of those hospitals na there ya pass 70% ebi or 80% ebi or 90% a ye wie sa 36 na ye ka no na procurement for omo empane niema equipment say ye omo ye procurement na wi o a contractors na ko hye niema no so omo ko hye niema no wo honom ana where ye GOG funding government of Ghana ana na funding ti as and when contractors ni adwuma no abanya ska kaka no atua bia ma omo me contractor no ye me ho adwuma no na metani ni di nkomo ewo ma na aba abani ska kaka no ato aso saa wasi awie enti kaka no muguso omo si but 111 ni de nyina ahya ase na 5 of them 10 key projects regional hospitals no eno 10 key projects eno de enye GOG funding eno no contractors na de omo sika ye dey be ti sese na ye siwia na afare military hospital Eurojet projects ni bibisa na eno tie enti eno ne nye ade aban beka se sika enye dey eni obi ko contractors ni be si ama echi ye dey yatua na de ba kwa on say handing over no Dr. Nsiasare nom de ma aban no say agenda 111 eka na aka ho a ewo say ye di wie hospitals nya 1.4 billion dollars
okay
enti enra mitie Dr. Nsiasare o se onim ba bi omunya 1.7 ni free ye cause emretia we monim so makoye reassessment bi ana 300 million bi abeka ho a onim into 1.7 million they are trouble until they just on betrim.
Okay.
Who baby at $300 million no. If we have become 1.4 no.
Okay.
But that yeah can in no idea make question say ya pum within a yadi here. Ana Ghana baby I yaba bedru no efe me re UGMC ena eyemefe me bɔ mampanya aba so de eyemefe wa ho ne se Akufo-Addo eba ye no wanja UGMC ensi ho oba be wie phase 2 no ema ye wie efi se ye ti asese aban no amamu no ye inherit assets and liabilities wo ba de ye wo mu be onsa beka de enya ne council wo so be som na waye ye ne eba ye President Kufuor affordable houses are na wo Botema ne Oforikrum ye jachi wonum nyina na ye je so ye ba be ye ni nyina ye den e ma nkrofo kotenem hospitals ana John Mahama ahya ase ana onwie ye ti se wo fa ti se UGMC ni ade hospitals me kasa mebobo a bebre ana o ma hya ase dadaada o mu nwie ye ti se Tetekwashi Memorial Hospital, Kibi District Hospital, ni ade ni nyina ye ba be ye President Kufuor Eurojet project ga East Municipal ye be wie ye wa regional hospital ye be wie Nsoko ye be wie Tepa District Hospital ye be wie Twifi Praso ye be wie chese ye betumi abobo hospitals ni bebre hospitals be 50 there na na do beto ya wo hweme ye wie ni nyina ana ono so share ne de ase se ode ka ho se ne ye benya ye eba pomudi e be hu se once and for all ye tumi ayede atake the bull by the horn asomani ya solve ye wie Ghana de bia ad hoc eniema ne ye so we mu kakra ne ya so we mu kakra ye nhweda nko ye nimtanka health sector ne de ye nkia so mudwe a ye hu se ya atake o health sector no na che se aban bia bebe bia no ato aso sanka ye MPP e wini power minjini sanka nkomo we ye bedi MPP we need power and kobeto aso baby eska wo bia no obehwehwe de awie hospitals na yede ama ya wie enti enuano NDC for ya papa John Dramani Mahama gidi Ghana fo nya wonimu em ye to abama no unse wono wadi o mampanyi ne da enti I believe say me ne mabrin bebredi nkomo ade ba ko mo hwe ne say oba no nim so no eba experience na obi dada enti enya afi no obeye honeymoon period bia enti gidi na yenya wonimu no onhu se amamu na ye nto aso na ompeska na wonwie na this is not the time of lamentation ye de nsa begu ye tia kasa na sika ni ho na say sika no ba bia ho bia ombefa because budget here om de bayi de ya ne ma hihye mu om pese om ye enti hospital apomudi de na metumi ayare CJ
honorable
Echa wusu betumi ayare ya no pe be se na wuti pa wi
me kama kire wo
yare de mbompa ye se obi nyare but e betu atu obi a enti ye hospitals apomudi de e was some force na yiti wie ni
me that's pa honorable Michael Edu chairman
it's very unfortunate
my brown say
also lamentation hospitals the government over the years we improve hospitals in this country. NDC. There's no doubt about it. From Rawlings, Professor Mills, President Mahama. Our flagship 111 agenda. Only one, and that one, no many made be functional. In terms of, I want him to come in or say a function, a operational.
Man can say operational.
Debbie.
There's difference between your any operational.
Okay, so let me stay on the word operational. MPP for 8 years. I'm going to me see one hospital a operational.
That's how bad the papu.
Maybe. Just across the street here, La Polyclinic. It was operational. Now by a fanfare. So I'm busy. Up to now, La. Almost when you see Bibia up to now. That I was the regional chairman. Up to now. No, operational. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, so he wants to stay with the word operational, but work is ongoing.
But it's operational.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And Usha President former President Akufo-Addo, he said that he was going to commission most of the hospital before he left office. Silt.
Okay.
Wow. Into Asama President Mahama Okano. It's a disaster. Some of the Enupo, they are nothing to write home about. Tamaya Crow, an Incro campaign, Tono. We visited those hospitals. And some of them, maybe I want to cry upon so you are near Ube who are son away to cry. Ube were crying so and son away to hospital. And the hospital was nothing to write home about. And I remember Okoboy, when he was minister, Oka said they will need $7.6 billion to finish the whole project. Okoboy, billion.
Oh, there have been a billion there.
Oh, $7.6 billion.
$7 billion.
Me say,
$billion.
Since I hear 1.7 billion. Since I hear 1.7 billion.
Yeah.
Since I hear 1.7 billion. No. Okobo was not talking about million. No. We're talking about 7.6 million. Google. Okobo. Google. No. Can make Google, what did Okoboy, how much did Okoboy say we need to finish the agenda 1 hospitals? No, it will come up. Wow. It is very sad that after 8 years, we have come back to school. Now you are saying we should go and find the money and complete. Why? I think I'm saying, as a foundation in Kramboyedi. Also, Bubuni Kwana was asking me, some of the foundation or Muya, and it's nothing to write home about. Find an Afari hospital. Yes, you may.
Okay, so I'm reading from City Newsroom.
Yes.
The government has revealed that 312 million has been invested so far in the Agenda 111 project,
right, yeah.
out of an estimated total cost of 176 billion. Presidential Advisor on Health, Dr. Anthony Insiasare, recently announced that 50% of the Agenda 111 hospitals will be completed by the end of 2024, blah, 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 blah. So that's just on the figure now, Chairman or boss.
I want you to...
I want to look for...
Okoboy.
Yes, Chairman Patricia phone, mommy. Now we see from Chairman. My time now some cry.
What is happening as to whether we are going to continue the agenda 111. No. We are asking the churches, the faith-based organization to come on board and probably do those jobs. The government will chip in.
Okay.
But government cannot immediately find $1.7 billion to go and start something now.
Okay.
At the end of the day, no, Nipako Sha say no. Onagaza when tuma anya bakupo operation.
Me that's the chairman.
Sa headache no on fembe 2 years.
Me that's it. So, yes, sorry.
The woman say I have reached Abua. In Fina be as one, it is Nsem way. Yero Mahama, the first time, or you're not just we see 200 community day schools. We actually now I see 23, a bit 30, a bit say. Basically, completion and intimate completed and we. The certain is a me, I'm in theatre on your phone. I didn't say about who bit my complete Namanya Juma. Yet the answer 111. Knowing for a fact, say, Sana Abana or Hokrana, would team fan fee and crans and fan completed anyway. A here, yes, be a here. Here. No more, what can they see bit my winning at the same time? And see, that is a question. And to me, I'm happy that Yura Mahama say our first argument is only faith bodies in Bishia. And say, but say the animal here, Mokakoya, no more years in chain. Only faith bodies Bishia, a better. Only myself make up and say, oh, man, see, I'm more boy and when you're a man, your summer can't intimate Tumpon. President Trump or by or Kobe Bia, a long marks I send him back. You know why? Or TV can answer. And he wants to make sure that Obama are more powerful than before. And he or share Niema or Betima Yamana Boa businessmen in America. I pray that President Mahama this time round no Oshia faith bodies you know Omaimu nipa almost stradia women some business people businessmen and women no or no be din sauso efa ne maybe say ho na abana mo guarantee some of the musika ko hye ne maybe ati sese mu a musika den enyira ye ne sa me giri say e obehin han ye ho because say ye businessmen omusuro the politicians betima ye omunti aban se bia obi na obi esi dan te dan se mu no more than real estate obi ye because one ya udi agro say MPP kwa NDC ba obegu adwuma NDC kwa MPP ba obegu adwuma enti mfie na bia ye raise new I can say people now you killing old people no but Nigeria for what my baby or matima pija dangote actually Africa and the world ama ne ye ka wiase a enam ne dinti Nigeria eden edin empa muda we can do same in this country say ya say ye the oman bidi kan o yakoma so ne adwen Ghana first ne yanwe MPP first yanwe NDC first that who wins the next election I will be to to me aberu oman no na mum ho na betima ma oman na ye a I believe that these things are near my oba me constituency yeah the foundation no my pillars keke ajada one no my pillars keke even as assassin kra na omudi say you know nipa na assassin no I would do a cash nkodwini na go ye conversation kwa mama na ade ni si wosa and the me who no say sisi no say ya fasa kwan a mama person chere for ya e be take ages now dance young say so see dance you na say we are complete more so even boss kra wie na e si wa for some time na say ye nye modwuma na enipa nima e dan no renovation kra no a chance that we see for
yeah that's true
and I strongly think that this way, you know, a bit boy, na say be idea, because I'm on tentem.
Okay.
Even there are some of the hospitals are ebia one church being to be in Fakrana. I think 2 or 3 people churches can come together, raise money, and own it. And for some time, no.
Okay.
I bet Boama yet me the SCSI name we na amana
I'm boy. But that's also for Charles Owusu, a social commentator, Honorable Michael Edu, a member of Parliament to Furukum constituency, and
son of the prophet.
You are the son of the prophet.
Oh yes,
yes, that's right.
Son of
that's
the
right.
prophet.
So and Chairman Emeritus Adekoka, a former Greater Accra Regional Minister. Mamenda Masi Papa. Regional Chairman, sorry. Chairman, say that and a pay by Maboji Sena and the band so may elevate you. Yadam say papa, you faster than my max by and upsa your story matters. Now, Nyamia Duma on the 6th of March. Adom TV Fufu Party. Baso, I understand I have a guest on my show. Yeah, meneno twetwe enkomotiawa o enkofi wombre mu na fe yenhwe na yen sorry so ne woba no womra na yen sorry eso Adom TV Fufu Party nyame Adom a 6th March about trase akwaba
yeja
udin
papa share from you usua
kama me ma me no me ma me friend adwo usua
me media be no usua
kama me ma me no na nyame Adom a busumi a ye beru mu ye Adom TV Fufu Party ena mode montoma bebo yen de ano ma ye bedi fufu papa e mo abe na mode bebo yen ufri hin company ben pa mu na ufri wadaro
mpacho ye frɛ medjuma no okwawu Lucas okwawu
makayo
yes
ampa
me na me chance ya no
intia inti afien so okwawu Lucas
etia
last year ukai say nkwan bi a me wo ye sa nkwan kra ebunabunu no so ehu na wo san so ye abenkwan
enwane mre eni nsumonam yes
enti afie boyamane ni enti afi bia no wo beka Adom TV ho na ya de Fufu Party esuma hwefo
senie moye mo adwen se mo bema Ghana yebosome no edimu no se match no na yenya ye fa hodi
sa
nti ye pese de ni jeba obi abrabom nti ne ya adwen se eni obetine fi ama ora ho ne de enye bra
sa
ni na yenji ni yendi birthday ni mum Ghana birthday ni ni mum eni nti ya ne nso de entuma bebo mo
enti se obi ba fufuo party bi adan na wo beduru akwa locals ma pata no ase a eden na ye hwe anu mu afrim ho
afi de eye sonko kra
ya to mu nchine
chese
yawa
ya seda kra oda confirm
but be you kama me na confirm abe me de be say
ya oda confirm
yeah
ye de ba be ye a confirm kwan papa bi ye be rere na
party yentimi ntwe manim kakra se bia nka next week ana
ye be rere no
wow
sanete ansana other soups e ka ho de bia ye deliver unim say ko look at yeah disappointed that
wow
10 bia ye deliver into this year no mon should be special cry from other the previous years no
I can't wait but even before the fufu party no he fa na kwa locals e bia na obi twam ho na opeso tofa ho na obehwe nkwan ansa na 6 match de kura edu
pacho yen sheda ni one baden o fraying say be okay e be ochina me pe fufu e bia for nipa 10 me pe ne bia time we ye be ya ma
okay
me ye eyi bi e wo wasa nti me pacho me hia omo a
good
meba me ya ifro me pe special food and a soup me hia mo meba be bia be frame me bia minimi team ye bedu onu ma ba be ye ne sene ope
abno usu ya fa number no tudwa minim se nkofo aye ready wo mo pe number no na wo ma process
mate number ne ye 0345 96 9941 Missy Subio 0345
that's a 0555 96 99 41 sisu last one na
0555
mo
96 99 41
abna on say that kwate na what you say me hwe nkwanti me anso ba fa number no ma fa number no enti ye ka say Adom TV fufu party a na akasa ne awuhia wa yo ano a de ba be fufu no ye fanti nsu kakra
bocho de bi matan o kakra nti